They are just begging to be popped. Hi guys, good evening. It is almost 10 p.m. I've put the kids to sleep and I'm going to try out these two new beauty products. The way they work sound almost too good to be true, so let's see. This first one is the Mediheal Sleeping Melting Nose Pack. This pack here was $7.10 and you get not one, not two, but 3 little strips. I was a little bit shocked because it looks so similar to the Biore nose blackhead thingy, and those go for like $4 for 10 pieces. That's like 40 cents per piece. This one's about $2.40 a piece, so it's very expensive. So I'm a little bit confused about the claims on this. On one hand, it claims that it's more of a prevention product, so it prevents blackheads from forming. On the other hand, it also does claim to cleanse your pores. So to me, cleansing your pores would mean that you're getting rid of the blackheads on your nose. So I don't know, is it a preventive product or is it something that actually cleanses your blackheads? Reviews on this are very mixed. There are people who really love it. Like the stuff that they're saying about it is like mind-blowing, it's life-changing. And then there's like the other reviews on the other end that it does absolutely nothing. Apparently some users have it roll, like it moves around their face through the night. For me, I'm thinking that this is something I would put on my nose, and overnight it would revitalize my nose and my nose would look a lot nicer in the morning in terms of the skincare. No more blackheads, and I shouldn't be able to see any blackheads for the next couple of days. It feels like a plaster, so you open it up like this and you apply it on your nose. So my nose now has a decent amount of gunk, but it's got some blackheads. I have very oily skin, so I think the material feels very like silicone, very soft. I have oily skin for sure, and if there's any product out there that's going to suck out the oil from my skin, I'm all for it. It's completely transparent. It has like a silicone feel on your skin, so you can pretty much walk around the house. I don't think you would go out in this, but this part here, you can see like there's air pockets, so I'm trying to like push it in. This next item is something that I think has been around for a while. It's basically a microneedle acne patch. It's $12.50 and it has 9 little pieces in there. I feel like the packaging is a little bit misleading because you think that there's more. It's about $1.43 per piece, which is pretty pricey. Now this one, the claim is quite straightforward. They do have 2 different varieties. One which is more for pimples that are already mature, like, you know, stuff that has been there for a while. But this particular one is for acne that is just emerging. Like you can, you know that feeling where you can kind of feel, oh, it's a little bit like tender. This is for that. Once you put it onto your skin, the little very micro needles will actually puncture your skin and it would infuse your pimple area with those products, and then it's meant to make that go away. So you can see my skin is not as clear as before. So I'm thinking that if I put this on, then maybe I would not pick at them and disturb them too much, and therefore I will have less scarring, so rather than treating the scars at the end. This pretty much has pretty stellar reviews. Like everyone kind of like gave it 4 to 5 stars, so there's nothing like suspicious about this. These are your 9 microneedle patches, top part of it, and if I turn it to the back, can you see those little like dots? So those are supposedly the micro needles that go onto your skin. So there's one here and there's one here, and I'm gonna put it right on that pimple there. Okay, I put that right in the middle. This is my beauty regime now at night. They don't feel like uncomfortable. They feel pretty comfy. This nose thing also, I was worried that it was going to like come out and slip around, but it's actually pretty sticky. Good morning, guys. It's the morning after. For the nose strip, it doesn't really look like there's any different from last night. Everything just looks like one piece. It didn't feel, sometimes it feels a little bit like itchy and you can't actually get to your nose, but other than that, it was okay to sleep with. It seems that most of the blackheads has actually disappeared like magically, so I don't actually see any blackheads, so I'm pretty impressed with it. Somehow it has disappeared. Take this one out. They all look kind of like a little bit discolored. They feel a little bit flatter than yesterday. It is so difficult to not touch the pimples because they are at that stage that if I were to just do a little bit of this, like I'm pretty sure stuff is gonna come out. It's taking a lot out of me to not mess with these guys. They are just begging to be popped. So it's been about 5 days since I tried these two products. Let's talk about the melting nose pack first. Now, I thought the day after I wore this, I was very disappointed because I could still see blackheads on my nose, but actually after I showered and everything, I realized that the blackheads were gone. And until yesterday, I did not see any new blackheads forming, but I also don't know how fast blackheads actually do form, so it took about like 4 days, and today, maybe on day 5, I do see some blackheads on my nose. Worried thinking that it would remove all my blackheads, which it did, but you can also do that with just a Biore nose strips. So if it does like prevent blackheads from actually happening, then that's great, but it has prevented it for about 4 days, and I don't know, is that long enough for you to actually buy this product? I think I'm gonna stick with my Biore nose packs. The Microneedle Acne Patch. Now this is interesting because I actually used it every night for the past 4 or 5 days. The day before it had that like soft pus thing and it was primed for me to pop it. And yesterday it actually dried up, so it became like really pointy, and it took all the energy and discipline in my body not to actually play with it or pop it, and it just somehow like disappeared or popped by itself by the end of the day. So I continued to use the patch last night, and today I'm happy to report that there's no longer like the white pus or the acne pus in there. It does have like a little bit of a mark there. Definitely not as bad as if I were to pop the pimple. It would have definitely left like a much bigger and more severe mark. So it will be interesting to see over the next couple of weeks whether these actually end up scarring my face, because that is the main thing I wanted to achieve with these patches. I just think that it's not enough product. There's only 9 patches in here. I definitely have a lot more than 2 pimples when I do get my period and all, and I've used up all of it except for one last one for the past 5 days to treat 2 pimples. I like the idea of these patches. I'll probably try and find more affordable options. This is a maybe for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this Korean beauty product try on. If you did, and if you're still watching, please click on the thumbs up button and subscribe for more. Bye!